I think simplification is a strategy going forward for a lot of people in the next 10 years. Like anything that's complicated means it's an opportunity. Like, who's the doctor who can make content about getting through med school without like wanting to just quit a million times? Like, who's the person who can help give you that strategy? Who is the podcaster who can make it not about the tech, but about your delivery and about the storytelling and about making sure it's longevity and packing, a podcast episode very tightly knit where it's constant value almost across the board. So simplification of complicated things are what matters most. I mean, this is why financial channels, the good ones, do pay CPMs are on YouTube is like ridiculous. I got a friend of mine who's in credit repair. He started Instagram 18 months ago. I think he crossed $200,000 very recently, got 100,000 subscribers. But it's like Instagram is like, we're going to pay you more because this is valuable content because a lot of people want to get in front of it, right? So it's like, what is complicated that can be turned into simple? Someone like Alex, someone like Gary Vee or whatever, the more they can simplify things, the better it's going to be. So like, I think that is the play. And we've been trying to, really work on that. Like, the content you don't think people need is probably the content they do. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's this Navy SEAL I interviewed. His name is Rich Cardona, and he was talking about, kind of essentially like a CQB qualification course or something along those lines. And, there's people going through it. And the last question they would ask when it was like kind of like a board at the end where they're asking questions, tough military tactical related questions. His question, he said, was always like, do you know how to ride a bike? Yes. He's like, teach me how, just by telling me. And he's like, people would freeze. Like, you're talking about like stellar freaking lieutenants, captains, whatever. They would freeze because they just know how, but they can't explain it. That's the freaking difference right now is like, can you explain to someone how to ride a bike? Can you explain this tough content? So that's what I think the future is going to hold. And obviously we've all seen, and I have some content coming out later about this, about Chat GPT and all this other stuff. And this is to your point, Alex, about humanization. It's like, dude, yes. Like OpenAI and all that kind of stuff. There's probably a lot of copywriting jobs that are going to go away, marketing jobs and this and that, or people making, drafting your posts for you and all that other stuff, but nothing will replace human interaction.